Oh, Monday night, folks. Monday Night Mayhem. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Oh, first of all, I just want to apologize for not being live last night. I was really excited about, I was even contemplating doing a watch along for SummerSlam. That's how excited I was to be going live for Sunday, and I didn't do nothing. I felt like garbage, so my apologies. Took the day, rested. The only thing I did podcast-wise was help set up the stuff for my T&I boys. Made sure they were good to go, and then I watched their stuff. I watched SummerSlam, but I took zero notes. I just kind of... It was more background noise. I was exhausted. I was just under the weather, folks. Just under the weather. Just did not feel good. And if I'm not at least 75%, I'm not going live. It's not fair to me, and it's not fair to my loyal smashers out there. So, but nonetheless. Crank that theme. That's right, Mr. Fretz. Let's say hello to a few people in here. My favorite uncle, my favorite nephew, Paul, what is up? Mr. Fretz. Terrence Sullivan, what is up? Take me to church. I haven't heard that song in a long time. What a crazy go nuts few days in the East. Greetings to all. Hope you rested. Yes, I did get some rest. Thank you, Bells Boy. Much appreciated. Swag fan. Mr. Impact Wrestling Return of the Bone. That Return of the Bone. I like that. I'm here on Twitch too. Just thought I'd throw a thing in there. Thank you, Mr. Fretz. Yes, by the way, I do multi-stream now on several different formats. Try to get my stuff on there. The only place I've decided really not to go anywhere, it's just because it's the place I promote the least is Facebook. While the T&I Facebook is booming, that's thanks to Trent. Trent gets... Well, it's a team effort, really. But Trent promotes the crap out of everything on like 20 different Facebook pages. And as soon as I get the notification for, so-and-so just liked your stuff, why don't you invite them to your page? I hit that invite button. So, he throws it out there, I bring him in. And but that's the one thing I don't do for my page. I wish I did more. I just don't. I am not the promotion guru he is. So I leave that to him, and I do what I can. I try to share stuff. I try to, at least do that much. So yeah, I am on Periscope right now, and I'm trying to build my Twitch. So if you're on Twitch and you want to give a follow to the page, just look up Smash This Podcast. It's where all these others are. All these, where are you? Mr. Fretz is on there. Mr. Impact is on there. All right. So we got a few on there. That's all right. If I can at least get affiliated, that'd be nice. Then people could at least share me bits. I am getting some more subs on YouTube. It's creeping up there towards 900. That's tremendous. Trying to hit 1,000 by year end. The way this is just a slow burn grow. So hopefully between me and T&I, we'll both hit 1K by the end of the year. That's the goal, folks. That's the goal. So, Swag fan, rest is important. Damn Skippy. Yeah, and that's one thing I don't get enough of. But we're all right. We're all right. We're just we rest. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Okay, just like the song goes. Bon Jovi. Zach Bonifer's in here. What's up? We got oh my God, what the hell is that? The Red Tigger? Okay. He's Red Tiggerin' today, and look at that gorgeous face on that. Oh my God, it's just crazy. Critical Sting is in here. Too soon to put out an APB for Keith Lee. Let's talk about that. Let's well, first of all, let's talk a little bit about SummerSlam. It was a good show. And I know that always there's a comparison because I did a review the night before for hey, thanks. I got my own notification. Tremendous. Oh, excuse me. Where is, there it is. I thought I had the tab up here. Just put a tab. I'm not used to putting tabs on my phone, keeping stuff open so that I'm, reading stuff off. I usually keep all my tabs open up on my computer here, but I just opened this up while I was finishing watching Raw, and I was like, okay, I got it open. I'll leave it open. Go over some results for the old SummerSlam from the Thunderdome Slam. Should they do a summer Thunder Slam Dome kind of mix and match thing? Sounds like a dessert at Sonic, right? I think I've been to Sonic once in my lifetime. It was okay. But that sounds like one of those like swirl, or maybe one of those things at Dairy Queen. They like swirl up something. I don't know. What the hell is J-Bone talking about? I don't know. Anyways. All right. So let's go over some highlights from last night. Some results, if you will. The pre-show. I hate that they stuck this on the pre-show. Of all the things to throw on a pre-show, it's either the United States Championship or the damn tag titles, right? It's just sad. It's like, wow, of all the things, you could have thrown some non-titles stuff on there, but whatever. That's just me. Constructive criticism. United States Championship match on the kickoff show. MVP trying to get that championship off of Apollo Crews. Decent match. I actually watched this last night right before I went to bed. I watched the pre-show afterwards because I was making dinner and all sorts of other fun stuff before I watched the actual main card. It was all right. Nothing too memorable off of it that I was super late when I watched it right before I crashed. But Apollo Crews defended successfully. That was good to see. A more memorable thing. We don't need to put that damn song in my head. Bill's Boy, I swear to God. We don't need another hit. I'll cut that off right there before I get a damn notice. Sorry, Tina. Love your shit. All right. More memorable, no offense to Apollo Crews or MVP in this whole thing. Mr. Fretz. All we want is smash this podcast, 'cause I'm J-Bone. There's your new verse. Eat that. All right. There, and I got that out of my system. I feel much better now. Thank you. Diet Mountain Dew helps too. Damn, that's good. More importantly, from the pre-show, back to the review, folks. Back to the review. They all gave a farewell to Renee Young. She will be missed. And I've said this before when the news came out that she was leaving. This is going to leave a giant hole in the women backstage, the people that run the show, in the pre-show, the panels, all that kind of stuff, interviewing. Big shoes to fill there. I'm not saying that they don't have anyone there currently that's not talented. Like, Caruso's good, and there's a couple others that are kind of, making their presence known. Excuse me if I don't remember her name. I know there's a blonde woman that's also on Raw. Someone else that's new is someone. It's not ringing a bell. I thought there was someone else. But anyways, so yeah, Renee Young, you will be missed. Always a professional, always worked well with others, and really was top notch for several years since she's been in the company. I can't remember exactly when she came in the company, but I think it was right before Dino got there. So, Hakeem's in here. What's up, man? My wrestling coma. Yeah, just was a little burnt out. Just I don't know really what the hell it was. I had you ever wake up and you eat something the next day, you wake up and you feel like you got like a giant brick in your stomach and it's just doesn't go away. It's not nausea or nothing. Just felt like I ate a freaking boulder. Just horrible. Crazy. You guys are goofy. Love you. So yeah, Renee Young, you will be missed, and that's basically what that was her farewell. This morning she said she had a hell of a hangover and thanked everyone for giving her that. So God knows she had a hell of a after party after SummerSlam. So it'll be interesting to see where she goes next or what she does. I'm gonna assume it's not gonna be wrestling. I know some people are like, oh, she's gonna go see Tony Khan and her hubby. I don't think she is. I really don't think she is. Hey, I could be wrong, but that's just one of those things I'm not gonna overthink for now. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm assuming sports right now, but we'll see. And on to the main card of things last night. Street Profits defeated Andrade and Angel Garza. Good match. I'm really, and I've said this a little bit as I've tried to get back into the WWE product and do my best to cover it as positively as I can. With constructive criticism here and there. I know sometimes it sounds like I'm just shitting all over it. That's not my intention. I'm not that guy. And if you've watched me for long enough, I'm not that guy. The Street Profits, I love their charisma and I love their athleticism. Reminds me of the Usos. It might sound like a weird comparison, but as far as someone else that's similar to them, reminds me of the Usos. Because the Usos have been killing it for years, to the point now where one is injured again, unfortunately. And the other is just lost off of TV. It's so sad when they do that. But Montez Ford and Dawkins are just a hell of a team. Now to the point that they're starting to drop little mini and large solo cups from the ceiling when they come out. It's absolutely hilarious. I think last night was a hiccup because they dropped them, but they were like way off camera, and you only saw like so many of them fall, and then they tried to zoom in on them all like, oh, look what happened. Tonight they had just like a ton of them all over the place, like they wiped out the entire South Florida peninsula of solo cups. They must have hit like every liquor store, every Walmart, I don't know what else kind of big stores they got down in Florida. I've only been down there once in my life, but they but man, just like if anybody's looking for solo cups in Florida, you better go to the Amway Center. It's the only place you're going to find them. So Street Profits beat Andrade and Garza, and they're continuing this feud, which confuses me a little bit, but it's more of a comical thing that's going on. Montez Ford. Now, did I write this one down tonight? Okay. Yeah, so Montez Ford beat Garza tonight. And I don't know, like, I don't watch reality television, with the exception of Wrestle House, which, by the way, is the best damn reality television I've seen in decades. I'm just saying. Next to Bret Michaels' show, that Rock of Love, that was pretty good. Oof. All the cuties on there. Anyways, I know I'm going to get in trouble. So there's this blonde on there. No clue who she is. I didn't even write down her name. Just was like, all right, she's somebody, but nobody to me. But she's caught the eye of Ivar. Caught the eye of Ivar. That's kind of like thing. It's that maybe that should be in a t-shirt. Lauren, that's her name, Lauren. Okay. Caught the eye of Lauren. And Garza is trying to be so smooth and give her flowers. But see, what chicks don't like, unless the chick just has like zero morals, he's also flirting with Caruso, with Charlie backstage. At least I think that's who that is. And I'm sorry. It's just, if you're a complete player, that's you. But you're not gonna win over the girl in the end if you're flirting with every, chick within a couple feet of you. Sorry, this ain't gonna happen. Trust me, I tried it. It ain't gonna happen. Long time ago, nothing recent. Long time ago, back when J-Bone was naughty, very naughty. So Ivar comes down, and this thing has been going on for a while. I just haven't discussed it much on here, but this is goofy. Ivar comes down to the ring tonight with a turkey stick, giant turkey stick, hands it to her, and she's like, "Ooh, turkey." And he's playing with his beard. It's like the beard has powers or something. I don't know what the hell. Maybe I should grow mine out. Maybe Mrs. J-Bone would like the big beard again. I had a really long goatee about this long a couple of years ago. Maybe you guys remember that. But he goes off with the girl. He's got her. So maybe that's the end of the storyline. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Because right now, the Viking Raiders are in a couple different storylines. They're going back and forth between the tag competition and Raw Underground, which is kind of weird, but I'm not going to overthink that right now. All right, back to SummerSlam. We'll discuss a few more things on here. I really don't want to spend too much time on it. Where are we at next? Okay, so Mandy Rose defeated Sonia Deville, and it was a pretty good match. Probably one of the better things I've seen from Mandy Rose, because Sonia Deville's very physical, but they got a lot of chemistry. But so that was pretty good. Sonia Deville lost, so she's gone because it was a no DQ. They got rid of the hair stip, which I kind of wanted, but in light of that, I kind of saw this coming. In light of things in real life that actually happened to Sonia Deville, you can't blame her for wanting to walk away. You really can't. I mean, you don't know how you're going to react until something like that happens to you. And I can't even imagine what it's like to find out that someone's in your house with all that stuff. It actually wants to kidnap you and take you out. That's got to be absolutely terrifying. So the fact that she's gone now, she's probably going away for good reason, just for peace of mind. Maybe she is gone from wrestling. I don't want to assume anything right now. Like I said, you never assume anything in wrestling. Maybe she'll come back someday. Maybe she's just done for now and she wants to, I'm guessing, relocate, honestly. After that happened to me in my home, I'd be like, no, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. No, sorry. That's nope, done, gone. Wherever that was. It was New York or wherever it was. I'm not sure. Wherever she lives. But geez Louise, I can't even imagine. So, and that just sucks, when stuff like that happens, because a lot of I'm sure she had a ton of fans, and they're going to miss her. So we'll have to wait and see. If I hear anything, I'll bring up any updates I hear. I haven't heard anything today. I haven't been on the news pages much today. I haven't heard anything. If you do, hit me up. Let me know if you guys get any updates. Tyron Hunt, hi, real heels in here. Latin lover must be talking about Garza, because I ain't Latin, but I'm never mind. Yeah, real heel. I don't know. Yeah, it's I'm like I said, I'm guessing it's the real life stuff. You think she's gonna be back in time for the Royal Rumble? We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, if I hear any updates, we'll let you know. Hey, J-Bone, WWE changed Lee just how J-Bone take Manny Bones away from us. Come on, J-Bone, fit the gimmick. Where's Manny? What? You're so cool. Oh, J-Bone. I see Sonia Deville gonna get repackaged. She don't want to be called Sonia anymore. She wants her name back, Daria. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know. I really don't know. What are your thoughts on Keith Lee going to the Dead Zone, aka Monday Night Raw? I'm truly happy for him. I am a fan of his. I was a fan of his a few years ago. I became a fan of his when I was watching him on Flow Slam, when he was coming up in the ranks and Evolve in the Indies and whatnot. The fact that they pretty much skyrocketed him in a matter of months from NXT to Raw, they must have some plans for him. Hey, he wrestled, okay, how it went down, I didn't exactly like, but time will tell. He got to wrestle an icon like Randy Orton his first night on Raw. Now, I gave my opinion on what happened to him during Raw, on the old Twitter box. I said, well, I hope, I hope good old Keith Lee gives the champ what for, when he sees him next time, for interfering in that match. That's what I would do. He called McIntyre towards the end of the show his friend, that he was very concerned about him, and that he was basically going to give Randy Orton some payback for what Orton did to McIntyre tonight. Now, I don't know exactly what's all going on with McIntyre. I mean, they really made him look like he was just absolutely destroyed tonight. So I don't know if he's going away for a while. I really don't know what's going on. I don't want to overthink this. It's, it's all storyline based, obviously. I can't imagine he's actually injured, because then he wouldn't have even been on Raw. They would have had some announcement at the top of the show like, well, last night this happened, whatever. I'm legit happy for Keith Lee. I hope they I hope they book him good, and the fact that he, minus the end result, what happened at the end of the match, he looked great against Randy Orton. And Randy Orton's a professional. He's sold a lot of the stuff. He looked at Keith Lee like, damn, who is this guy? That's good storytelling in the ring. Yeah, Randy Orton didn't sit there and no-sell stuff and, make, Keith Lee look like a chump. No, they had some good back and forth. I liked it. So I'm hoping to see more. And guess what? This Sunday, we are going to see more because it was announced that Keith Lee and Randy Orton are going to face off. All right. Seth Rollins defeated Dominic Mysterio, already burying Dominic. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure someone out there said that. Said, "Oh, great, they're already burying Rey Mysterio's son. Fire Seth Rollins. Fire him. Fire. Where's my Cheetos? Where's my Cheetos and hot dogs? Fire Seth Rollins." Jiminy Christmas. Fire Seth Rollins. I don't want to be too harsh on Dominic. I mean, he looked okay out there. He didn't look like, I mean, damn. I mean, the kid must be nervous. Let's be honest. He probably almost puked in the ring like 5 times. I'm guessing during that match. I would. Shit. And it's in front of a bunch of computer screens. Let alone just, you got a handful of people around ringside. Seth Rollins made him look great, and Murphy, the consummate professional, made Dominic look like $1 million tonight. Now, what happened tonight was very interesting. The fact that they did not touch Rollins or Murphy. Now, if that's supposed to like throw you off and make you think that they're or they're part of like the Church of Rollins or something, I doubt it. But it's probably one of the, what do they call that? The red herring, to throw you off a little bit. So that's probably what that was. Yeah, I mean, Dominic's got a long way to go, but he looked decent. He had a couple in-ring hiccups, but everybody slips up once in a while, so I'm not going to, like, blow that out of the water or nothing. I honestly, with Dominic, I let him have, like, a handful of matches on TV, and then I would stick him back in developmental. I honestly would. Put him back in the PC with like just the best crew possible. Take Rey Mysterio off TV and just have him train his son for like another year. Get him just hot in the ring. Give him a couple NXT matches. That's what I would do because I don't know. Like, I've seen brand new people. I mean, look at guys like Keith Lee. Now, granted, Keith Lee's had a lot of years on the indies. Ring of Honor, Evolve, all that stuff. And Dominic is so young. So it's like, okay, that's fine. He got his exposure. That's fine. But now just get him, because he's got, okay, no offense, and I never call anybody fat, but it's like, damn, he looks so young. He's got those cheeks. You just want to grab those cheeks and be like, oh, Dominic is so damn cute. It's like, go go train, kid. Just go train. I don't know. That's me, you know. Nothing against it. I mean, he looked fine out there. It's just, it just needs some tuning, you know. Well, congrats to him. I mean, for as much as he did in the ring between SummerSlam and tonight, he looked decent. I'll say he looked decent. Almost solid. I'll say almost solid. If it wasn't for people like Seth and Murphy out there making him look as good as he was, I'd probably be a lot more critical. So, Swag fan. Anybody that thought Dominic was going to beat Seth was crazy. He's just getting started. Yeah, I mean they're telling a story. There's you know. Jabon, what I can appreciate is that Drew beat a Hall of Famer, a former world champ Orton, and I was shocked that Drew beat Orton. Yeah, you know, I really wasn't sure how that was gonna go, but yeah, those guys had a hell of a match. It was good. Did you guys read the recent articles about no, I don't read hardly anything from Sports Illustrated because they put out so much fake stuff in the past. I've been very critical of them. Critical, you say? Yes, there he is. Critical Sting. What's up, brother? Gotta give the kid credit. He can take an ass whooping. He did. My God. When they keep showing those segments over and over again on the pre-show to SummerSlam, of him getting caned from Murphy and Rollins, my wife was so upset. She was like, that's too much. I'm like, honey, this ain't ballet. That's called paying your dues. Okay? That's just to toughen the kid up. It's not to be it's not hazing. It's just, you know. J-Bone question, please. Do you think the returning Roman Reigns will eventually turn heel since he's going to be booked in a 3-way match this Sunday versus... Well, I tell you what, a lot of people are already calling him heel considering he took both of them out and was very... just how he did it. It's a lot more than what he usually did. I mean, he destroyed both of them. He really did. And that's not Roman Reigns' style. He'll come out there and he'll give you a spear or he'll give you a, punch or whatever. He'll give you that taste. Be like, ha, I'm here. Gotcha, bitch. That's Roman Reigns. This Roman Reigns that came in there with the COVID beard and looking like he just, oh my God, the COVID workouts that Reigns went through, he looked like $1 billion. He really did. He came out there and just looked like someone that was just so hungry to get the hell out of Dodge and get back in the ring and just do what he does, and that's just kick ass. And it was so good to see Roman Reigns back. I don't care if I really don't care. I don't care if he's babyface. I don't care if he's heel. I'm just glad he's back. I'm surprised he's back. I'm really, really surprised he's back. I mean, didn't his wife just have twin girls or something? So obviously he wanted to spend time with them. He just, and his immune system, but damn, he looked so good, didn't he? Damn, it's just So good to have him back. I was shocked. I was so shocked. You know, they kept putting that line out there. You never see it coming. You never see it coming. And everybody was saying it. So you didn't know who it was tied to. And it was Roman. It was Roman all along. And okay, I sincerely thought that SummerSlam was going to end with a big bang at the end, not the Roman Reigns bang, but I sincerely thought that Retribution was going to get unmasked and do a big reveal at the end of SummerSlam. That'd have been a perfect time. Maybe Payback? I don't know. I mean, they went out there, and I saw one guy, you know, when they were all lined up there on the apron at the end of the show tonight. I know I'm jumping all over the place. Just bear with me. They jumped up on the apron, and the one guy grabbed his mask. I thought he was going to grab his mask and rip it off. He didn't. He was just adjusting it so he could see better when they were, you know, facing the camera or whatever. But they beat down Dominic and Ray. And I'm thinking like 3/4 of the way through the show, I'm like, well, Raw Underground is barely doing anything now. So my guess is, I'm like, okay, so, you know, Raw Underground, like, I'm not even blinking at Raw Underground anymore. Like I said, just bring back you want to catch people's eyes, you want to get people talking it, just bring back the dancers. You ain't doing shit with Raw Underground. Shane McMahon's dancing around the outside of the ring. Hey, hoo, ha. Lashley went through like 3 people in like 30 seconds. What is that doing for anyone? It's a different atmosphere. You're not putting anyone over. Bobby Lashley is not doing anything that he's not already doing in the ring. Oh, but he beat Ziggler. Oh, okay, so what? It's just, another platform for Ziggler to get beat? Ooh, yay, hey, there's something original. It's just, I'm already over it. Like I said, just bring back the dancers. Then they got at least something to talk about. And do you notice that they're trying to clean up the underground? Which is even worse. It was like, it looked scummy. Like it was some, you know, like they like booked this from some dark warehouse somewhere. And you notice in the background, they're actually starting to add like pretty things in the background to clean it up. Really? Keep it dingy looking. No, we got to make it cool looking. You're going to just make it look like the Raw set? Then it's not Raw Underground anymore. It's just, you know, another version. It's mini Raw. So yeah, I'm over Raw Underground. They can keep doing it. It's not doing a damn thing. I'll tell you, the biggest star, no pun intended, is the guy at the door. How long is it going to take for them to like take the guy off the damn door outside and doing fist bumps with Shane McMahon? And Shane McMahon, can you please open the door for me? Oh, thank you, because I don't know how to open a door. Damn, Shane, the fuck? You're more senile than your dad? Come on. You can't open a door? Come on. If that's all that monster is doing on TV is opening a door, damn. Somebody cue Farouk. Damn. Right? Stupid. Unbelievable. Elijah Washington, J-Bone, they let the women go because criticism of AJ Styles and was right. There will be another Attitude Era cause of the new age of this generation. Yeah. You can't go back to it. Because people complain every 2 seconds about shit and mess with shit. You know, WWE, you gotta have stuff look clean and colorful. Even the underground has to look clean and colorful, right? It's like, Ken Shamrock would have given Raw Underground some legitimacy. I'm going to agree to disagree because at this point, like I said, Raw Underground is doing absolutely nothing. If all you're doing is 5-second fights, come on. What does that do? In the world of professional wrestling, if you're trying to bring UFC into the WWE, seriously, I mean, I don't watch UFC. I used to all the time. But now you're trying to take some legit badass fight and bring that to a WWE setting. I know someone messaged me recently and said, hey, they're doing Brawl for All. And I was like, Brawl for All? But yeah, honestly, it's what they're trying to do. Without the realness that Russo tried to do. You know? I know I'm not knocking Russo. People can shit on that all they want. Guess what? Not one person shit on the person whose show it is. Not one. On that entire dark side of the ring. They all shit on the one guy who came up with the concept, except for the guy who runs the damn show. And who's that? I'll give you a minute. Vince McMahon. No one criticized Vince McMahon. So. All right, we continue. What else is here? Okay, talked about Mandy and talked about Rollins, Dominic, Bayley, and Asuka. I'm like so over the whole Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Asuka thing. Bayley won Asuka, and Asuka beat Sasha Banks. So that storyline is still continuing. Asuka's champ again. I know a lot of people I saw online actually wanted Sasha to win her title back. I'm like, no, just, come on. Gotta change it up. Bayley's been champ almost a year now. Come on. What do you want her to beat Charlotte's record or CM Punk's record or somebody's record? It's like, come on. When you got a champ that long and it's Bayley, come on, and she's heel, Jiminy Christmas. I'm over it. Come on, there's so many. They had so many women out there tonight. You did so many things with all those women, but you use the same couple on TV. Anyways, next. Drew, let's see, what am I missing here? There we go. Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton. Good match. I know a lot of people were surprised when Drew won because there were all these rumors out there that Randy was going to win. It was confirmed. It was spoiled that Randy was going to win. I saw all this shit. It's like, dude, come on. Don't believe that shit for a second because Vince will change it on you in a blink of an eye. Won't even see it coming. Oh, just like SummerSlam. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, defeating Braun Strowman. Was shocked. Absolutely shocked at that. But yeah, I mean, I look at it as a double turn. Even though, The Fiend is not really portrayed as the good guy, he's become kind of like the dark hero in a sense. I mean, that's how I see it. You might not see it like that. I especially see him as a babyface now in a sense, just because of what Roman did and how he did it. I just mentioned that earlier. Hakeem, what in the Jiminy Christmas? Johnny Swinger or Johnny Bravo couldn't save Raw Underground. Well, guys like that don't even belong on Raw Underground. They got no place. It's got to be like legit tough guys. Swinger and Bravo are they're comedy acts. So no, that doesn't even belong on there. J-Bone, did you watch AEW? Don't mess with Brody Lee. He brooded. Is that a word? I'm kidding. Cody, I'm interested to see where this Dark Order. Yeah, I reviewed it. Saturday night. And then my body gave out on me the next morning. Excuse me. Let's see where Dark Order and the Nightmare Family story goes. We get Eddie Kingston stable coming with Lucha Bros. Yeah. They're really on the cusp of flipping the whole company on its head compared to where it was a year ago. So I'll give them credit for that. Yeah. But hey, let's try to keep this on WWE for now. I'll do a couple questions at the end. And then Roman Reigns came back at the end. Tremendous. Very happy. Like I said, I don't care if he's babyface, heel, whatever. Don't care. Dying to know what this Retribution thing is. And I don't know. I feel like SummerSlam would have been like the perfect time because sometimes you draw out these things too much. Excuse me, and it totally lose legitimacy. And honestly, they lost a ton of legitimacy when they destroyed catering. I couldn't believe that one. I was like, "Ooh, you guys destroyed catering!" Ooh, it's like, come on. Start taking out significant people on the roster. You destroyed a couple of refs and threw around some bologna sandwiches backstage. And you made Charlie Caruso pee in the corner. I mean, come on. That does nothing. Oh, and you used up some paint. That's great. Just all the stuff that they did. They try to make it seem so big, but it's really so insignificant. It really is. I mean, that's me. That's me. I'm sure some people are looking at this like, oh my God, what are they going to do? It's like, they're really not doing nothing. They did the biggest thing tonight. They didn't even show up at SummerSlam. You didn't even smell a whiff of them at SummerSlam. That'd have been the night to do it. Oh my God. Have Roman Reigns show up like halfway through the show and then have Retribution do the reveal at the end of SummerSlam or vice versa. One of the two. Something. Hey, maybe Roman Reigns is running Retribution. Oh, that'd be interesting. Not sure how they're going to do that, but oh well. So for everyone who wanted Roman Reigns heel, you got it. But man, did they promote the hell out of that during Raw. The contract signing, as we saw tonight, was promoted. The contract signing between Reigns and Strowman and Bray Wyatt is going to be on SmackDown. And the three-way is going to be at Payback. So they are absolutely, they've got this card set for Payback. Let's see here. So yeah, Wyatt, Strowman, Reigns. Okay, flip this over. What else? Okay, so now they hinted at this. I don't know if they confirmed it before tonight, but here we go. Payback Women's Tag Team Championship match. Actually, no, I think they finalized it tonight. Oh, what they said was, excuse me. They said Banks and Bayley were going to be defending it at Payback. They didn't say against who. So that reveal was tonight. They did Nia Jax. It's an interesting little storyline thing going on between Shayna and Nia Jax. Like, they can't stand each other. They want to kick the shit out of each other, which I think is pretty cool. I actually like that. Two badass chicks. Two very tough chicks. But they realize that the bigger problem at hand here is those women tag champs. Banks and Bayley. Bayley and Banks. So, they've adjusted their focus now. They're going after those tag championships. So, I'm actually very excited to see that one. I got a feeling they're gonna win that on Payback. I think Jax and Shayna Baszler are absolutely gonna win, and then they'll take those all over the place and just destroying bitches everywhere. Hey, it's Kale on the mic. What's up, dude? I tuned into the wrong show. Do you accidentally bring up Impact on this podcast? I do talk Impact news. I don't review stuff, but if there's some like breaking news, I will talk about it on here. So yeah. Have I talked about any Impact stuff tonight? No. If I last long enough on here to do a little Q&A, maybe someone could ask me some Impact-related stuff. But I'm trying to I'm keeping it to SummerSlam and Raw because I'm catching up on last night and tonight's stuff. So, hey, look, like my nephew's even calling you out. He says, "Cool, Kyle." He's happy you're here. We haven't seen Kyle in a while. We hope we're very excited for the return of Kyle on Tuesday. Newsflash, Rohit Raju is confirmed for tomorrow night for the review. So make sure you join us over there. A lot going on, but I'm hanging in there. That's good, man. That's good. Shayna and Nia, a female version of the two-man power trip. Two-man power trip. That was that Triple H and Stone Cold? That goes like way back. I don't even remember. You're going to have to refresh my memory on that one. Ready to talk some Impact with the gang. Well, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Well, hopefully you get there for at least part of the review, if not for the After Dark on Periscope, as we see Kyle's on right now. It was Stone Cold and Triple H. Okay. See, and that's real. That goes back, what, 20 plus years? That's real blurry for me. I remember them being tag champs, but I don't remember anything about it. So I hear you, but it's like, okay. I'm just going to nod my head and agree with you because I don't know. All right. What else is going on at Payback? Lashley versus Apollo Crews. They were arm wrestling tonight. That was so goofy. Hey, where have we seen that? Oh, never mind. Wait, do you think that $63 is floating its way around? Never mind. Oh, don't start. Oh, they're copying Impact Wrestling. Why can't they just stop? They've done arm wrestling on WWE programming before. Just settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Oh, what's next here? We're also getting Payback. We're getting Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. So, no interference. Hopefully, no interference. Damn it. Randy Orton took care of that. How many times do I gotta kick this guy in the head? Go away, McIntyre. So I don't know what's going on with that storyline, but damn, they messed him up. McIntyre was like twitching. And then he went away in an ambulance. So I don't know what's going on. If there's some like other injury that they're just, oh, it's his head. It's really its head, but it's actually something else. I don't know. I really don't know. The two-man power trip was in 2001 before the invasion angle started. They lost the tag titles to Benoit and Jericho when Triple H tore his quad. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. McIntyre's going to come back as Terminator. Jiminy Christmas. What the? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Brian Cage gets on Twitter. Hey, stole my gimmick. Kenny Omega jumps on Twitter. No, my gimmick. Son of a bitch. Oh, what a hot mess that would be. All right. Anything else from Raw? Let's see. Let's go over a few things here. Already going into an hour here. McIntyre promo. Orton attacks him. 2 punts to the head. They really like brawling back in that production area. Crazy. Keith Lee promo saying Keith Lee is going to debut tonight. And I'll say it again. Okay. We're going to get the match that we wanted at Payback, and that's fine. I'm good with that. At least they're doing that. That's good. That makes up for tonight. So yeah, I'm incredibly happy for Keith Lee, and I just hope they don't do to him like what they've done to Cedric Alexander and Ricochet. And I'm not saying that as a race thing. I'm just saying that as a, hey, we brought you up from NXT, but we don't know what the fuck we're doing with you. We're just kind of just going to throw you around and bury the shit out of you, The guy is great. He's got so much charisma. He's a great talker. And he's if you listen to him, he's a very different talker. He expresses himself different. It's almost preacher-esque, if you will, A little bit of Preacher, a little bit of Dusty. It's old school, slow. He slows it down so you listen to him. It's cool. I like it. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, talked about that. Bayley versus Shayna Baszler. Talked about that. Okay, now this is weird. So we're probably going to get Aleister Black versus KO, but Aleister Black is, he took out Kevin Owens for no reason. Kevin Owens is just legit, just trying to see how he's doing, trying to borderline be a friend to him, and just get an update from him. And Aleister just gives him the big old black mask. It was like, holy shit. Black mass out of nowhere. Randy Orton looks through the curtain and goes, my boy. So, it's a Pirate Black versus KO in the future, probably. Breaking news. They announced the triple threat match. Reigns, Strowman, Wyatt. Talked about that. Contract is on Thunderdome, SmackDown, Friday Live, Thunder Smack, Down Dome thing, whatever. Yeah, Friday. Okay. 4-way, 24/7 nonsense. Tozawa's champ again. Yay. And the gaggle of ninjas. I don't know if they even mentioned the gaggle of ninjas, but they all went after, Lashley at the end, or Shelton Benjamin? They went after someone. I forget. That damn gaggle of ninjas. I might just make that gaggle of ninjas t-shirt. Anybody wants to help me design that, let me know. Good night, Paul. Love you. Goldberg started the Terminator. He's so goofy. Oh, God, Critical Sting. No. Please don't jinx him with that. No, because there's nobody bigger than Keith Lee that could be like the money holder. Yeah. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Or this generation's Rikishi or Brodus Clay. No, don't. Oh, no, none of that weird, silly gimmick race. None of that juke and jive. So what do they call that? The juke and jive gimmick? No, none of that. None of that. Hopefully not. Hopefully. Just keep him badass and keep him the way he is. He's fine. Good talker. Legit badass in the ring. All right. Gaggle of ninjas. All right. Randy Orton. Keith Lee. Later tonight. We had that. Garza versus Montez Ford. We talked about that earlier. Montez Ford wins. Ivar takes Garza's woman. I wrote turkey leg? Question mark. Oh, man. There's something about that sexy turkey leg. That's just going to wreck Thanksgiving for me now. I'll be like, I'm going to look at the turkey leg and be like, Slowly hand it to Mrs. J-Bone, and she's going to be like, the fuck are you doing? And I'm going to be like, oh, never mind. It's on TV. Worked for someone else. All right, we continue. They confirm the women's tag championship match for Payback. Banks and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Man, with everything that Banks and Bayley have gone through the last week, there is no reason why they should keep those tag belts. I mean, Asuka has kicked the shit out of both of them so bad. Now, this was a nice way to incorporate more of the girls on Raw. I was actually impressed with this, believe it or not. Zelina Vega and the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, versus the Riot Squad, Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott and Bianca Belair. Interesting mix-up of the ladies. You know, obviously heels versus babyface, but it was nice. Riot Squad wins with Bianca Belair getting the win there. So, nice little nod to Bianca Belair getting the win there. Arm wrestling stuff, goofy. Apollo Crews beats Lashley in not even a second. You know, walks up, steps, boom, done, ha, takes off, and then Lashley later is all pissed off, so he goes to Underground and destroys a bunch of, jobbers. It's like, what the heck? Oh, he just called Ziggler a jobber. No, I'm not calling Ziggler. I was talking about all the other guys that they just like tossed all over the freaking place. It just didn't do anything. So you didn't help anyone in that segment. You didn't. Like, did we need to remind that Ashley is legit badass? No. He's a heel and he lost in a gimmick thing. The arm wrestling. So it's his job to stomp around and be all upset. That's fine. But then you stick him in that other segment and I didn't do anything for him. That's me. All right, we continue. What's left here? Keith Lee versus Orton. We talked about that. And I just want to put the exclamation point again that I hope Keith Lee gives McIntyre an absolute payback for interfering. So hopefully McIntyre is good and gone for a while. Because if he shows up at Payback and interferes again, dude, I hope Orton and Keith Lee just destroy the shit out of McIntyre. Just saying. And then Keith Lee can take McIntyre's title and just shock the world, right? Make it happen, Vince. Make it happen. Lumberjill match. At this point, I was barely watching anymore. I had like 4 cats laying on me. They took McIntyre off in the ambulance match, and Keith Lee wants payback. They make the match official, and Keith Lee was awfully nice to his friend McIntyre, who interfered and wrecked his first match on Raw. Just saying. That was a little weird, but I digress. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus Rollins and Murphy for the headliner. I don't even remember who won. Did it end with the attack of the ninjas? I mean, the gaggle? I mean, Retribution? Like, it happened so fast at the end, I kept rewinding it, and I don't think it rewound it far enough. See, that's why I shouldn't do social media, because I like look down and then I like miss like a half an hour and I didn't even know. But nonetheless, Retribution attacks Rey Mysterio and his son. Rollins and Murphy left laughing at the top of the stage. No reveal. They just beat him down and that was it. So, like I said, Payback, got to reveal him. It's time. You know, it's either that or kill the gimmick. You know, have them take out someone on SmackDown and then reveal on Payback. You got to. You didn't do it at SmackDown. That'd have been perfect. As perfect as things can get in this imperfect world, that would have been the place to do it. But I suppose they want to draw a little more hype for Payback. That's why they delayed it. So, whatever. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. I was looking for updates on Cross. I did not realize when I was reviewing Saturday night that he was injured. I did not know that. I heard he dislocated his shoulder. The question now is, how bad is it? Apparently, he was going to do an MRI today, and then they were going to reveal the results on Wednesday. So I'll probably, because there's no AEW on excuse me. There's no AEW on Wednesday. It's on Thursday. And I got the throwback on that day too. Jimmy Christmas. Killing me. NBA is freaking killing me. I'm going to sue him. No. So I might actually review NXT on Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Because I never watch NXT live on Wednesday. I always either watch highlights on Thursday or watch the show on the network on Thursday. Because I'm already paying for the network. I'm not going to watch it live on TV. I've said that a million times. But tonight I'll make an exception. This week I'll make an exception. Because I am very curious to see what that update is on Cross. I hope it's not so bad that they have to strip him immediately. That would be crushing. Because, controversy aside, I don't, fans have talked about this ad nauseum, what happened with him in Impact Wrestling. I'm over it. I still love the guy, I'm very proud of him. He's still one of my favorites. And the fact that they absolutely, blasted him to the top of NXT so quickly, I'm happy for him. The guy's a star and they're treating him like it. So, so for those critical of the match with he and Keith Lee, I saw there was a lot of complaining online of the match while he was injured. There you go. And I could tell something was off, but I wasn't analyzing it that much at the time. I was just kind of like in awe that he was headlining against Keith Lee, and I was just kind of rooting for him. But yeah, that finisher probably put the nail in the coffin as far as the dislocation. My goodness. You take 350 pounds or 300 whatever pounds and try to dump it over you off a second rope and land. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that'll do it. Unfortunately. So yeah, I'll try and give some updates. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll review it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. because I gotta let the prep for Thursday if I'm doing 2 shows. If I'm doing AEW, the go home show, I think it's the go home show. Maybe it's not the go home show. I forget. But nonetheless, it's on Thursday, and then the throwback is afterwards. So maybe I can do AEW and then the throwback. But no matter what, Basil said he'll do it with me, so I just got to time it right between my stuff and the TNI crew. So, all right, all you guys, just all this Impact Wrestling stuff. Oh, Hakeem, you crack me up. J-Bone, would you be interested in seeing Impact do a 3-hour show for one night? Yes, they do that. They do a 3-hour show every few months. It's called a pay-per-view. And they already do 3 hours on Access TV on Tuesdays. It's just broken up, but actually, NXT will go head-to-head with Impact on Tuesday, September 1st. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. September 1st. Why are they putting NXT on Tuesday, September 1st? Was that because of basketball? Are they moving that because of basketball too? I don't even know. So goofy. Tuesday can't get here fast enough. Well, in 20 minutes, it's going to be Tuesday. And so in a lot of places, it already is Tuesday, depending on where you are. Terrence Sullivan says, I wish Impact would go to 3 hours instead of Impact in 60 for a third hour. They gotta... number one, they would have to beef up the roster a lot. And number two, no, I don't want... Look, it's painful enough sitting through 3 hours and trying to keep the will to watch 3 hours live of Raw and then do this? No. Because, number one, we already co-stream the live show, so we watch it live. We're broadcasting live. We're reacting live for 2 straight hours. Then we do a review for between 1 to 2 hours. And then we also do the After Dark on Periscope for an hour. So no, if you're trying to kill me, fine. But no, I don't want the 3 hours of Impact. Thank you very much. They're moving because of baseball or football? Oh, okay. Wednesday night's a great night for football. No, that doesn't sound right. I can't be the only one who was entertained by watching AEW fans react to that NBA game going long. Yeah, and that's why I watched NXT first. That's why. I was like, well, I don't know when AEW... And what's funny is they actually literally started within minutes of each other. But the pre-show for NXT TakeOver actually started first. So I jumped on it. I'm like, well, I'm going to watch it anyways. I don't know when I'm getting the AEW show. I might as well watch one, review it, and then do the other. So, I knew AEW was starting late. So I adjusted my DVR, gave it an extra hour just in case, because I didn't know. And I did NXT first, and it worked out fine. I was tired as hell, which probably led to me feeling like complete crap on Sunday, but whatever. Can't go back and change that now. Critical Sting says, keep it 2 hours. Thank you. J-Bone, I'm so ready for Jericho versus Cassidy in a Henry Godwin match. So be good. What? No, it's Mimosa Mayhem or whatever the hell it is. It's going to be very comical to see how they set all this goofiness up. What did they say? 500 gallons of orange juice and champagne around ringside or something? I don't know. Probably put a bunch of mimosas on a table and have somebody go through it or something. Some goofy shit like that. I don't know. It's just going to be a mess. J-Bone loves Impact, but he doesn't love it enough to watch 3 hours of it. No, it's called, I don't want to watch 3 hours of anything anymore. I really don't, which is why I stayed away from Raw for so long. But I'm trying to expand my horizons of podcasting and do this and expand my audience and grow it. That's why I'm doing this. That's why. I'm basically a borderline Impact stan, and I don't want 3 hours Impact show every week. Where the hell did this stan? No offense to you, Sting. Well, where the hell did this stan thing come from? I don't even know what the fuck a stan is. I mean, that's just part of growing old. You lose track of all the hip, cool things that gets thrown around there. Someone explain this. Is that stan just a mega fan or something? Because I was called an Impact stan. But you know what? I was actually called an Impact stan by Sean Ross Sapp in the middle of that whole Tessa argument that we had. And then he blocked me. And I'm like, Stan? Who the fuck is Stan? So somebody kindly explain Stan to me. Is Stan just a mega fan? Is that what that is? I mean, that's just stupid. It's like, so you like this show, but you don't like this show quite as much. So you're ridiculed for liking this show more. What? I mean, is that really it? I mean, that's just stupid. I hate using this word, but I'm going to say it. That's fucking retarded. It really is. So someone's been a fan of something like all of his life, so he's going to get ridiculed for it. Doesn't make any sense at all. That's like I live in Wisconsin, so I've been a fan of the Packers forever. So what? That makes me a Packers stan? I mean, how stupid does that sound? That really does. That's the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Don't mind me. I'm ripping the label off my bottle here. It's getting towards the end of the night. Got to clean up. Apparently I can't throw either at this point of the night. There we go. 2 points, motherfucker. All right. Oh, let's see here. It's called I Got a Life and I Need Some Resting and I got family to take care. I understand, J-Bone. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Screw your 3 hours. Oh. Stan was the guy Ty Dillinger played before he got super kicked by HBK. Okay, I vaguely remember that, but if that's what that really, I believe it came from Eminem Fun. Oh, the Eminem song Stan. Oh, so Stan was up. That's exactly what I said. Stan was the mega fan. Or obsessive. Obsessive? Something? I don't know. Okay. Elijah says Stan. Ain't that an Eminem song? It actually goes back almost 20 years, doesn't it? Holy shit. At least I think it does. I don't know. Hi, I'm Stan. Oh. Someone in wrestling media is criticizing J-Bone by calling him a Stan. They need to look in the mirror because Sean Ross shouldn't be talking. Yeah, Sean Ross Sapp is now joining the Wrestle Talk guys. You call me a Stan? Get the fuck out of here. Nothing against the Wrestle Talk guys. I watch them several times a week in their quick little reviews and their wrestling news updates. And they've got exclusives now, don't you know? I love Ollie. I love Ollie. Hey, they're getting exclusives now. God bless them. I've been critical of them before. Not very much. Once in a while, they'll put a little clickbait shit out there. But then again, who hasn't? Who hasn't? I've been guilty of it in the past. Not excessively by any means. Back when CM Punk talk was hot, I did a few CM Punk. I was not Sean's view CM Punk obsessive. Please, no, I was not that obsessive. But, I put a few things out back then that was like, oh, but what about CM Punk? Where's CM Punk? And it really wasn't news, whatever. But shit, gotta talk about something. Oh, here we go. I was waiting for somebody to bring this up. Jiminy Christmas. Thank you. J-Bone, any thoughts on Stryker and Callis on commentary? I like it. I like Stryker. I've been waiting to hear Stryker on commentary again for a long fucking time. You guys know that I reviewed all the shit from Lucha Underground, and I don't mean that in a negative way. All the stuff, all the seasons of Lucha Underground. I loved Vampiro and Stryker together. They were a great team. Stryker, the analyst, play-by-play, Vampiro, the color guy, or whatever he was on that day. He was all over the place. God bless him. I like him. I heard some really weird shit about it. I don't even want to get into the discussion of it because then people are just going to start Googling shit about him. But and that's not a speaking out thing. It's just a really weird thing. We was talking about it in the TNI chat earlier. But no, I dig it. And we've really been talking about this a lot with the whole, hey, let's shake up Explosion, change it up, and really just change it up so that it's got a fresh feel to it. So it's not Explosion is that other thing that nobody gives a fuck about. No, make it special. And they're changing it up. So Don Callis and Stryker are on commentary. It's not just one guy, Josh Matthews, God bless him. But Josh Matthews by himself is just not not that great to me. I do appreciate Josh Matthews. He's one of the hardest working guys in Impact Wrestling, bar none, period. You cannot dispute that, okay? The guy wears many hats, just like I wear many headbands. No, I'm kidding. But they're bringing in some fresh indie faces and putting on some different matches. They changed up the stuff, the around the ring with David Penzer. That's another positive shakeup. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. I watched just a hint of it because I heard the news and then I was like, wait, I didn't see any like major announcements. And I was like, oh wait, they always put out the new Explosion like the morning after we review the old one, So like okay, yes, I know the TNI timing's a little off. We should probably review Explosion on like Monday night and then, like we used to do, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But then that was like, okay, we need to like break that up. Plus they did it for me too so that I could, cover different stuff and spread out my stuff throughout the week too. So I appreciated that. But no, I like that. And there was a lot of yes, okay. Where's my fucking music, Vampiro? At the AAA show last year, that was hilarious. We want Tenay. Yes, there was a lot of Tenay talk. I saw that on Twitter. Bring back Tenay. Yes. I want to see Don and Mike together. Oh, that'd be interesting. I like that. I actually like that idea. Don, the color guy, with Mike, the professor. Mike, yeah. The most consistent criticism against Impact that I see is commentary. Yeah, I mean, and they've had to change stuff up because of COVID. I feel like Josh and Don worked really well together. And who knows? They may change it even more. I don't want to see them get rid of Josh necessarily, but maybe a different color guy. I don't know. I really don't know. But I do like that because Matt Stryker has been helping with production and whatever he's all doing with Impact. I do appreciate that. The guy's got a good head on his shoulders for wrestling, in my opinion. Swag fan says, smart on Impact's part. Got to do a thing to help make people watch, like Josh, but not as lead commentary. Okay, all right. Elijah Washington, did you see they're getting the gauntlet match? FTR versus Best Friends and Bucks and Dustin. Yeah. And that's for the number one contendership, I believe. Wait, is that this week or is that at All Out? Wait. Oh, no. The gauntlet match is this week to find out who the number one contender is. That's what it is. So like you said, who's going to face Omega? Okay, I misread that. But yeah. Winner faces Omega and Hangman. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, I'm excited about that. That's one thing I will say that I do enjoy about AEW is all their tag teams are solid, and they always, no matter how you like the booking of this team or that team, whatever they put on TV is consistently good in my opinion. At least the matches are good. No, we win or loss, okay? Win or loss, the matches are good. J-Bone, oh my God, I forgot to tell you this on Twitter. Chris Bay said he wants to face Matt Sydal. Can it be on Impact, please? Oh, wow. No, I didn't see that. But if you're in the X division, who wouldn't want to face Matt Sydal? I know he was gone for a while. I don't remember. He was with Impact. Brian Cage was his other third eye tag team partner dude. And then he left when his contract was up. I don't know if he was injured or he just left. And I think he went someplace, but I don't remember where Matt Sydal went. I mean, yeah, he could come back. I had no problems with him. I think when he left was a good time because I felt like maybe he was getting just a little stale, like he did everything he could do at the time, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. Probably an indie show. The indie shows are getting real hot, you know, because there's only so many of them right now. So, people are starting to watch some GCW or alternative stuff, whatever's happening in Chicago at the minute, you know. Oh, Matt Sydal is in Ring of Honor right now. Oh, that's interesting. Did you hear the latest Talking Shop podcast? No, I listened to like part of the first one when they launched and they became like free agents. But no, I haven't really gone out of my way to listen to their stuff. I hear it's funny, you know. A couple guys, some dudes sitting around, and Rocky Romero's part of it too, I think, or something. He did some work in Evolve too? Okay. Well, maybe I know WWE is starting to snatch up a few of those guys one by one. Maybe WWE will snatch him up and make him a trainer or put him in NXT for a year, make him a trainer. I don't know if he's healthy. If WWE's, they'll bring him. WWE should just bring him back. I mean, I don't know where else he'd go. I mean, if you really want him to go to Impact, you know, you got to light up social media with it. I'm kind of when it comes to Sydal. I've seen him so much, you know, over the years. Let's get Josh Matthews managing Jake something when the Deaners break up. Huh. That's interesting. So you want like Josh to leave commentary and become a character? That's interesting. Like a manager? Hmm. Impact advertising department needs upgrading. Well, I would say it's not horrible. They've gotten better. At least they're promoting the new T-shirts and stuff like that. I mean, their social media is going 24/7. So I don't know. I mean, given what wrestling is right now, I would say it's okay. I don't know exactly, like specifically what you mean, but okay. Like if there's a specific part of something you want them to advertise, you know, I don't know. J-Bone, we want to see a new Team Canada merging at Bound for Glory with EY as the leader. Maybe, I don't know. Seems like EY's got his own agenda right now, and he wants that championship. I mean, if he, man, I don't know. I keep watching that promo that they put out, and that promo that they did with EY, with the whole him being free, and then they also did the one where they show all the different things that he did over the years. I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done that, and I've done this other thing. Man, I mean, I've got a feeling they might shoot EY straight to the top. Legit. I don't know. I just got this feeling like it might happen tomorrow night. I don't know. I like it, J-Mo. Josh is a big mouth talking manager, and Jake is the big, strong dude who will hurt you so it fits. Oh, all right. Loudmouth Josh. That'd be interesting. I don't know. So does that mean you scruff up Josh so he looks like the Deaners? That'd be hilarious. Make him look like he did back when he was wrestling. Scruffy hair, young guy. Thanks, Kyle. Anything else? We're about to hit in an hour and 40 some minutes. I'm about tapped out here. I got a lot to do tomorrow. Oh, last one. Here we go. Swag fan. Oh, spiritual advisor. Oh, that's goofy. J-Bone, do you think they given up on the Knockouts tag team? What do you think? They talk about it way too much to not have it happen in sometime in the future. I think Wrestle House, honestly, because there's so many people involved and so many women involved in Wrestle House, like half of the women's locker room is in Wrestle House or whatever. I'm not going to try to figure out numbers right now because I'm freaking tired. But I think you got to finish Wrestle House first and then do it, because if you involve it now, you only have a couple of teams outside of Wrestle House to do it. And that makes no sense. If you're going to go gangbusters on this women's tag thing and do it properly, you got to, I don't know how you do it, but you could have like a tournament and have the finishing ladies have like a cage. I mean, you got to do something different than what AEW just did. You got to change it up, make it better. And I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that Impact can do it. That's not knocking AEW. I'm glad they did it. That's fine. It's a way to step up your women's roster, developing more women for your roster. It's fine. No, nothing wrong to say about that. I was surprised when they did it because it literally came out of nowhere. But yeah, but if Impact does it, they got to have everybody on the same page. They got to have everybody there, do some kind of tournament, and then have the grand finale be just freaking, Monsters Ball or Full Metal. What is that? Full Metal Mayhem. Something something crazy to like really boom. All right, these women are your new tag champions. They got to make something big out of it. So. Thunder Rosa, yeah, that's huge. It's really interesting. You know, I'm waiting to see like what's going on there. I might know someone that knows a little something about it, but we'll see. I don't know. Thanks, Terrence. We'll do. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Thanks everyone for joining me for the SummerSlam recap and Raw highlights / review, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'll come up with something catchy. So yeah, you know what Tuesday. Oh wait, you know what Tuesday is? We do the live watch along, co-stream over on the Twitch Mobile. Sure, we'll call it Twitch Mobile. And then we're going to go live right afterwards. Rohit will join us for the review. He's confirmed it. Boom, he's in. He's locked in. So we can't wait to talk to him again. It's been a few months and a lot has changed. He is the new X Division champion. I'm so fucking tired. I almost said Intercontinental. Jiminy Christmas. Look at that Mountain Dew just didn't do shit for me. Should have saved it for tomorrow. And then for the vampires out there, we go Periscope, we go After Dark after the review. So there we go. So loaded Tuesday, and we'll see you guys mañana. And on your way out of here, don't forget to check out all the links in the description. There's some t-shirts and some merch for sale. Go get yourself a mug. It's hotter than hell outside. It's summertime. Go get yourself a tank. Getting real close to putting out some different designs. I'm still working on them when I get some free time, which is not much lately, to be honest. Hopefully I'll get some help with that soon. And all the socials are down there. Go follow the Facebook. I'm probably on there the least, to be honest, just because I get the least amount of attention because nobody sees it. Like you get the insights and you put something out and you see how many people see it. I put one thing out. There's 70 some followers and likes and whatever. And it says 2 people saw it. So it's like, well, what the hell? You know, that's just how messed up Facebook is. Either 1 million people sees it or nobody sees it. So, but that's partially my fault too. So I really can't complain too much. But the Twitter's in there. Instagram's in there. Instagram is just weird. It's usually just me like, hey, me and the cats are watching this wrestling show. So I try to be different with it. It's promotion, but it's not really promotion. It's just me being goofy on there, really. And of course, there's this. Thank you for all the subs lately. We're creeping up on 900, on our way to 1,000. Trying like hell to get there by the end of the year. I think it's possible. Through the help of, being associated with TNI, it's been the most growth I've seen on this channel in years. So much love, appreciate it. All the repetitive following, shares, all that stuff. Thank you, sincerely. I can't say that enough because, I got my hardcore folks in here and always sharing stuff. Oh my God, it's a wild trend. What is up? We're looking nice and rested there. Poor, fucking exhausted. I'm going to bed. Love you. You'll get that 1,000 soon, brother. Yeah, it will. It's through the help of everybody who's here, and it's always appreciated. Much love, everyone. That's real shit. I appreciate that. Because you never know who you're going to touch out there when you're doing stuff like this. And I've seen it, and different people around the world have connected with me, and it blows my mind. It's legit blows my mind. That's real shit right there. And it really stops you in your tracks and makes you think about life and the stuff that you put out there, you know? So thank you, and I love you all. Appreciate it. So we'll see you guys mañana. In fact, it is mañana. Shit. And you know what the hell to do as we get out of here. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. It's Tuesday. Let's get the hell out of here. Good night.